In this day and age, anyone who lives alone and has no intention of looking for a partner is almost automatically viewed by others behind their backs as some kind of restless, pitiful soul. People just don't seem to believe that a person can live a normal life solo, and this mindset has led to a collective disaster. Because this means there's a huge group of people who never actually thought about finding a companion and felt they weren't suited for a partnered life, yet they did it anyway due to social pressure. Every year, many people enter into romantic relationships against their own will, and everyone involved ends up suffering because of it. Only when society views being single and being in a relationship as completely equal can we ensure that people are free to choose their own lives, entering into a partnership for the right reasons, and staying with another person out of true love, rather than just because they're afraid of being single forever. Here are a few good reasons why staying single makes sense. First, romantic love is a dangerous illusion. We need to understand that romantic love, the idea of being deeply obsessed with one specific partner for a lifetime, is a very avant-garde, ambitious, and strange concept that has only really existed for about 250 years. When two people are in close contact for too long, they start blaming each other, which becomes frustrating and difficult to handle. A romantic marriage clearly works in theory, but it's incredibly hard to implement in real life, which should take away a lot of the shame from failed marriages. Second, people realize their partner isn't perfect after living together. Choosing to be single doesn't necessarily mean a person lacks romance. We might actually be the most romantic of all. However, passionate romantics need to be especially careful about falling into mediocre relationships. Romantic relationships are actually best suited for those who don't expect too much from them. Third, we aren't rational enough to be in love. Knowing how to love someone and live with them shows a person's level of maturity. But there's an even higher level of maturity, knowing that a relationship isn't something that lets a person fully relax psychologically. Many of us don't actually realize this. Only those who understand this can save themselves and others from the severe consequences of emotional outbursts, and that is what a truly great and kind soul looks like. Fourth, staying single prevents others from suffering because of your own flaws. You don't have to worry every day about being difficult to get along with or your own inexplicable problems. No one is holding up a mirror to show you your own quirks and antics, and no one is constantly blaming you for these issues. If you're lucky, when you're single, you can actually tolerate or even learn to like yourself. Fifth, relationships can ruin love. Painfully enduring a loveless relationship is worse than the self-pity of being single. There is one thing single people always have, and that is hope. This isn't to say that staying single makes everything perfect. Whether you're single or in a relationship, life will have its problems and setbacks. When you're single, you feel lonely, but a relationship can bring suffocation, anger, and frustration. In reality, no matter what kind of relationship we are in, we aren't very good at feeling pleasure. This also suggests that we shouldn't be in a desperate rush to find a partner, nor should we be in a hurry to end a relationship.